Yarmulke. Yarmulke. That's 17 points plus a double word score plus 50-point bonus for using all my tiles.
What? It doesn't say yarmulke, that says Yarmulke.
That's how you spell yarmulke, you schmagegi.
Okay. Game's over. Our guest will be here any...
I'll get it! And Mom, please don't judge what he eats. Dad, no jokes. And Gabriel, lay off with the questions.
Why?
Hi.
Before you come in, I have to tell you something.
What?
My family thinks you're Jewish.
Why?
Because I told them you were Jewish.
Why?
Because they'll like you if they think you're Jewish. And I can't be with someone if my family doesn't like them.
Well, if they love you and you love me, then it shouldn't matter that I'm not Jewish, right?
You don't understand my people.
What's wrong with your finger?
I cut it helping to make the simmus.
Making this... what?
You'll find out. Look, let's just get through this lunch. Once they already like you, it'll be much easier to tell them the truth another time.
So you want me to lie?
No, don't tell any lies. But also, try not to tell the truth.
Ruth, why did you wait until the last second to tell me this?
Because I didn't want to give you the chance to bail.
So,
for lunch, you're Jewish. Dave, please.
all right. If that's what you want, that's what we'll do.
If that's what you want, that's what we'll do. Are you sure you're not Jewish? What's that?
Oh, I brought a fruitcake.
Ah, yeah, you're not Jewish.
Is that all you're gonna take?
Mom, what? I just want you to feel at home. Does anybody stop you from taking as much as you want when you go home to your family?
Oh, my family usually doesn't have this much food around.
Frugal. They're frugal.
We could all be more frugal. Pass the salt.
Dave stays very healthy.
I wish I could stay healthy. Or my car could stay healthy. At least one of us.
What's wrong with your car? Do you know a lot about cars?
No, he doesn't.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm in construction.
Management. He's in construction management.
How'd you two meet?
You're not supposed to ask that anymore.
Why not?
Because everybody's meeting on the apps and nobody wants to talk about it.
What apps?
Online dating. With the apps.
Is that how you two met? Online?
No, we met in person, actually.
It's kind of a funny story, actually.
No, it isn't.
You like funny stories? Good, I got a joke for you.
No.
Don't.
What, I can't tell a joke?
You don't know Dave's sense of humor. What if you offend him?
What offend? It's a joke.
I'd love to hear a joke.
Good. Okay. This young man and this young woman are in love.
Oh, this joke takes so long.
The man is Jewish. The woman is American Indian.
Native American, Dad.
The young man tells his parents that he's going to marry this American Indian woman. You follow?
Mm-hmm.
The parents say, "We forbid it." Now, the American Indian woman tells her parents that she's going to marry this Jewish man. Those parents say, "We forbid it." And they get married anyway. And now the parents won't speak to the children. Years go by, not a word. Then one day, they have a baby.
You're doing great. We're about halfway through.
Excuse me, I'm telling a joke here.
Jokes are supposed to be funny.
the man and the woman decide enough is enough. They tell their parents they have a grandson, and how can they ignore their grandson? So, the parents all come, and for the first time, they all meet each other. And everything seems to be going so well, until the subject comes up of the baby's name. Now, the man's parents insist that the baby be given a Jewish name. The woman's parents insist that the baby be given an American Indian name. Well, days go by as the man and the woman think and think. What name could possibly satisfy both sets of parents? They think and they think and they think, and finally they tell their parents, we've got it. The baby's name will be Smoked Whitefish. You don't get it?
I told you. Maybe it's not his sense of humor.
Maybe it's not anybody's sense of humor. How did you two meet?
Gabriel.
They said it wasn't online, so we're allowed to ask.
We met at the synagogue.
You met at synagogue?
Yeah, we met at the synagogue. Should we have dessert?
Can't have dessert. I'm not even stuffed yet.
Yeah, I was talking to the rabbi. We were looking at some...
What does it matter what you were looking at? What's important is that he was talking to the rabbi. That's what
Oh,
matters.
stop being so Jewish. Let him finish a sentence. Dave, what were you looking at?
We were looking at blueprints. You know, I'm in construction.
Management. Construction management.
Blueprints. So this wasn't at services.
Gabriel, let it go.
No, wait. Did you two meet at synagogue or at the synagogue? Because the synagogue is just a building, but synagogue is where you go to pray and learn things like thou shalt not bear false witness. You wouldn't be bearing false witness right now, would you?
It's enough already.
Ruth, please.
Okay. We met at the synagogue. Dave is working on renovations of the building, and I thought he was looking over scrolls with the rabbi, but it was really just unrolled blueprints.
That is a funny story.
Shush.
Mom, Dad, Gabriel, I have a confession.
Confession? Since when do we do confession?
Shush.
Dave's not Jewish.
We know.
You know?
Of course. Smoked whitefish. Come on.
It is pretty obvious. I mean, he's an OG.
Original gangster?
Obvious Gentile.
So you knew this whole time and you just kept letting him make a fool of himself?
A fool of myself.
What fool? He's a very sweet boy.
You have all just been probing him this whole time to see how Jewish he is.
What probing? I was telling a very funny joke. Oh, shush.
You with the food, and you with the joke, and you with the car and the job and the how did you meet?
Ruth, it's okay. I mean, does anybody in this room actually care that I'm not Jewish?
Well, I don't care. It's just that if I'd known, I would have picked a different joke.
If the two of you are happy together, of course I don't care if you're not Jewish.
I don't care about that. I just care that Ruth lied to us. You broke at least 2 commandments.
Well, I mean, if nobody cares, then... Wait. Ruth, do you care that I'm not Jewish? So this was never about your family. Thank you all for a lovely lunch.
Ruthie, he's a keeper. Why would you lie to us?
Because don't you want me to marry someone Jewish?
Only
if it's important to you, but don't say it's not important to you and that it is important to the people who it's not important to.
How could it not be important to you?
Why would you denying yourself happiness be important to me?
Because intermarriage, assimilation, the Holocaust. Am I the only one who cares about the fate of our entire people?
The fate of the Jewish people rests solely on your shoulders?
Well, doesn't it?
No. I suppose that's for you to decide. Let's leave the sage to contemplate.
We are not naming our kid smoked whitefish.